Yo, what is good, guys? It's Mick. Welcome back to another Haikyu Fly High video. And in today's video, I'll be talking about the differences between JP and Taiwan. And honestly, it's pretty simple on the differences that a lot of people already notice. And what I usually say to a lot of people, based off what my friends told me on the Taiwan and JP server, that you should probably focus more on the Taiwan lineups and the leaderboard, because on Japan's lineup and the leaderboard, they're not as competitive, and there's actually reasons to it, and the reasons aren't actually that huge. One of them is actually that Taiwan already been getting SP rerun banners, while Japan just got their SP banner, which is like Hinata, I'm pretty sure. So Taiwan actually had more time to level up their game with SPs, while Japan actually had to wait it out a bit and also wait for the SP reruns. So there's actual gap. Some of them obviously are competitive, the one on top, but you could tell based on the teams that it's just a little bit of a mix. Still good, but not as complete as Taiwan. So, for example, we're going on the Japan server. We can see that the top guy has 22 million on the scoring challenge, right? And the rest of them, just go down after 18 million. Everything just goes down like it should be. And the reason why it's so high is, first of all, pay to win. So once we go ahead and take a look at the actual lineup thing, we can see their lineups. The one that was on the scoring challenge, he has this lineup with SPOA Kawa, Bokudo, and stuff like this. And this is a power type team, so this is actually pretty good. But once we more go down, let's say we click on this guy right here, we can see that first of all, it's a quick attack team, and he's just playing this because he loves quick attack, and quick attack is actually the worst type in this. It's very sad to say, but it is the worst type. So I automatically could see that just playing for fan favorites, as you should though in this game. I mean, I don't know why you would take this game seriously. It's just it's just a fun game to have. Collect your characters, do what you want. But essentially, the point of the video is they do what they want on their team. Doesn't matter. Not that there's nothing, there's no hate towards that. Anything. It's just they do what they want, and it's just respectable at the end of the day. And obviously, the only reason quick attack is the worst type for the future of no position limit is because the only quick attack is middle blockers, and unless they add quick attack wing spikers and etc, then that's where quick attack starts to kick in. But the chances of them adding quick attack wing spikers are probably like what, 1%. Very unlikely. I don't know if they do add it, that's just crazy. It'd probably be something of crazy SP or something, but whatever they do. But that's the reason he's still up there, meaning he's still technically competitive, but it's just not the most viable team here. Most of the time you're gonna see like, well, I mean, power, you're gonna see blocking, you're gonna see a lot of stuff like that. And if we go ahead and take a look at this guy's team, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he has this type of team. He has Osamu here mixed up with a receive type team. Obviously it still works for him at the end of the day, most of all because max duped and everything, so you do what you want. And yes, this is how I find out he's max duped. Yeah, everything's here is maxed up. I haven't got to show it like that, but it's max duped. And you could tell this is not fully meta, and he's just paying for the Maya twins, which is again respectable. But you would probably have Tsukushima right here and Hinata replace Hirogami, and then everything will be set. But that's not what's happening here. So there's another thing. This is, by the way, this is JP. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yes, this is all JP and everything. And obviously, as I keep saying, the more money you have, basically the bigger the whale. You're obviously going to be top of the leaderboard. Just max up your characters and just put the characters in at least with the right synergies, and you should be fine up top. And then yeah, if we go back to scoring challenge though, the guy on top for scoring challenge, he has 22 million. I don't know if he's using SPO Ikawa or not, or if he's just using Kudami, and I just don't know. I'm assuming he has SPO Ikawa and he just does it for scoring challenge, because SPO Ikawa with his skill S4 is just completely crazy. And also there might be a little bug with SPO Kawa where I think in his ultimate skill it's usually at the start of the match he gets a 5 stacks of offensive rhythm, and it doesn't do that. It actually does it anytime he ultimates. So there's a little broken thing when it comes to that. So he has 22 million. He might just be using other units, but I'm pretty sure he's using SPO Kawa. If not, then fair play. So switching to Taiwan, we can see that Soggy has more. He uses SP Oikawa. He got 24 million, and he actually pairs up Oikawa with Aaron, and he makes Aaron pretty crazy. So the image I pulled up, he actually has Aaron with just a crazy amounts of power. SP Oikawa second, and the reason Aaron's on top, and as I mentioned in my Inarizaki video, Aaron is crazy with his max dupe. He is probably one of the best SSRs as long as you play with him correctly. And also if you max duping, like most characters, but he's actually worth max duping, because with his max dupe, he can spam his ultimate and he can get all his stamina back from the 60% stamina that he consumes after using his ultimate. And essentially his ultimate has no cooldown, so he could just end up spamming it. And SPO Kabo, since he increases awareness to everybody, and he's just a awareness machine. He just goes off crazy, and also with that little bug that I mentioned, so having Aaron paired up with that is just, just crazy abuse. He just pulls off numbers, instant stamina, instant spam, instant stamina, instant spam. It just goes crazy, and he could pull this amount of numbers, so this is pretty crazy. And this also shows you how crazy competitive Taiwan could be. And I know that's something that's not crazy, but I've seen a lot of people in global say Aaron is just another Asahi who, just wastes his stamina and then just goes bye-bye. As long as you play with him correctly and obviously have him max duped, he will just pop off with numbers. So you just have to play with him correctly, essentially. So obviously, I don't know if the previous guy also used Aaron. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he contacts me. If he doesn't, whatever. All I know is that Sagi is just going crazy, and obviously the rest of the people are too. And you could tell that it doesn't drop instantly to 12,000 or 13,000. They're still keeping up to 14,000. Again, the reason why they're in top. Pay to win. Taiwan actually has more whales than Japan. So again, as I said, the more whales, the more tryhard you be, and the more competitive you get. So that already just rules off everything. And if we head to the lineups, as you can see, it's already as it should be. You have the trio, you have the Sugawara right here with the Nishinoya, you have the Cross and Obon, you have SP Konagawa, and this is max duped, I'm pretty sure. But either way, SP Konagawa could actually spam ultimate, which means spam blocking. So you can do it actually a lot. And there's also another video on it. It's in my Korai and Hirogami video. You can see at the end, he actually ends up spamming in his ultimate. And I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also leave the Inarizaki video in the description too, so you can see Aaron just go crazy. But you can see here has perfect synergy with the whole team. But we go to the second one, has the same archetype when it comes to the trio, and then Kemo here actually pairing off with the same one like before. And if we compare it to the other guy's team, you could tell, we could tell who he replaced. It's literally night and day. You could actually tell what matters more. Again, you could do what you want. I also do what I want. I'm not even playing from it. I just don't care. But Taiwan has just the biggest whales, so it's automatically more competitive. It'll just go down to like number 10 or something. See, same thing. You're always gonna have the things here. And if we go back to Japan, you're gonna see like here, and we just like, I don't know, click number 8 or something. And obviously maybe he couldn't get SP Kuro, but either way, this is what it is. He has that. It still works fine. It just doesn't matter. Let's go to number 6. He has, well, I mean, same thing. I mean, he's just playing it out right now. Obviously, not fully meta, but it still works. I mean, Kunami is just crazy stamina. Everything just works. So that's why I keep saying meta isn't really it. But if you were to actually want to find out the true meta and I guess accurate lineups, you'll probably want to go in Taiwan. Hopefully this video doesn't make anybody just say, "Oh, Japan shit." I'm not saying that. They're good. They're playing their game. It doesn't mean that the teams are bad. I mean, I like the teams. What the fuck? So if you were to find some research, it would probably have to be Taiwan. And if we go ahead and just like click on some guy, like I guess we could click on this guy. Well, I mean, wow, I think that's the same as that one I saw on top. I'm pretty sure you guys remember, but wow, that's crazy. Let's go for this one. And basically the same thing. Well, I mean, he probably subs stuff out. Like you can sub out Hinata for Ushijima and just does that. Works perfectly fine. So either way, still goes the same way. And also, it is possible for free to play to get dupes on units. This account is completely free to play. You could get the memories. Obviously, Taiwan had more income and, just rewards. And also, this account saves a lot, mainly because of the reruns and everything. While Global isn't going to have the reruns at the beginning, as I said. I'm pretty sure we're not getting the Kuro rerun, as I already mentioned in my previous video. And I'm saying I'm pretty sure is because, I don't know if they changed it last second, but based off what we still have, it's still one of the blue members coming next. So either way, we're set. But yes, this account is free to play. Duped up to skill rest 2. Looped up to skill rest 2, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna show everything. I already showed this account before. And this is usually what's used. And yes, Aaron is duped up and it's actually easiest to get because of, the SSR banner and everything that comes out later on. And Yaku is still being used in its free-to-play account because Yaku is one of the best SSRs. Is like, Kita, Yuka, and Aaron are probably the ones you should look out for. And Aaron will probably be your best valuable in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, that's just in my opinion. I just feel like he's just very crazy with his stamina and his spam ultimate. If you play it correctly and, you follow certain things. So, you do what you go with the Aaron. But either way, still works fine. I know we're actually trying to go fast and try to catch up to, Japan and Taiwan. So global isn't gonna have an easy pace to do stuff. So either way, it doesn't matter. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll do just more gameplay soon. I'm busy with college, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.